Hey yo man, AudiOpium episode. We here, it's live, it's orgasmic. You'll hear the dopest sounds. We're coming straight from your Blueprint Studios, 42 Mile Street up in Braamfontein. All your recording needs, vocals, mixing, mastering, podcasts. You know where to hit it up, baby. We easy, we nice with it. AudiOpium, it's in here.
But I get it on, but I get it on, but I get it on. Yellow brick road on my way to the Emerald City. Yellow brick road on my way to the Emerald City. Natafuta paradiso, sikia wimbo wetu.
Yo, sharing the mic.
Yeah, man, we sharing the mic. Two niggas, one mic.
You know what it is.
You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? No pause on that.
All the homo.
Hey, all the way up. All the way up, but you know what it is, man. It's Erratic Assassin here, the hip-hop therapist, Easy E without the HIV, and you're here with another episode. Actually, our 4th episode, right, of AudiOpium. We should start counting. We should probably start counting.
You know I'm the worst at this.
Yeah.
I never know what episode it is.
I think it's number 4.
I'm just happy to be here.
Oh wait, but it's number 4. It's number 4. I'm here, Erratic. I'm here with my, my co-host, the ghost, the voice in the room.
The uncle you do like.
It's Aiiz, baby.
You know what it is.
And I'm here with 2 special guests too. The 4th episode's a special one. We're giving you double. 2 niggas on one mic, 2 niggas in one room. You know what I'm saying? It's a double. It's a 2 + 2 = 4. It's a double. It's a heavy special. But I'm here with 2 niggas, 2 of my favorite niggas. They've been working together. They've been killing shit. 1 raps, 1 producers. You know what I'm saying? But as a team, they're like, Snoop Dogg and fucking Pharrell. M and Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like heavy, heavy producer shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm here with Thomas Hazey and X Sipping.
What's up?
What he do?
Hey man, and that fucking grown ass man you heard over there was Thomas Hazey.
That rapper voice just came through proper, dude. Now I just sound like a
Came through with the bass.
The uncle you do love.
Good. Nah, it's fine. But how the gents doing?
I'm dope, bro. I'm great, man.
I'm
Happy
easy
to be
too,
here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Oh yeah, no, it's great to have you guys here, and I think to start off, even before we can start off individually on you gents. I think we have to come you guys together while you guys are here. You just recently dropped an EP titled Free with Ndugu, right, from Kenya.
Yeah.
And it was fire. That shit was popping. One of your singles right now just dropped on YFM. How you guys feeling?
Sir.
Yeah, nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas are crying now. Dropped on YFM, G. Like the singles playing now. Like last week, like shit. Niggas was tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Fire. I'll shout out DJ Zandy, giving the boys a shout out.
Shout outs to DJ Zandy, OG Samkid, those 2 gents. Yeah, shout outs to them. And YFM, actually, they're actually putting young niggas on. So.
Oh, yeah, facts. So, how are the gents feeling about the tape? I mean, the EP in general, making it, dropping it, the reception of it, being on YFM, just like the whole journey of it, because now it's become, its own thing. It's like it's picking up movement, it's taking it there. The boy invited us to the listening session that was there. The shit was fire. It was hot. It was, now seeing it come to life and get there. Like, how's it feeling for you guys?
Just firstly, I want to apologize for Ndugu. He couldn't make it. He's working, so had to.
I know, we understand.
Kind of do his thing. But
Get the bag.
Yeah, secure the bag, track 3. But it's great, man, because we worked on this a while back, around August, and initially it was actually supposed to be called Fish. There was another tape we were working on, me and X, and it was a continuation of another EP we did called Lost. And so we were like, we're gonna call it Fish. We had a whole concept for it since last year, December, like, the next one's gonna be this. So we kind of had the idea of where it was going, but in terms of what it would sound like, and having Ndugu on it, we had not kind of discussed that yet. And then when it came closer to the date, I was like, yo, man, I've got Ndugu here. The best song we did on the other one, according to other people, was Robbery.
Robbery was fire.
Yeah, it was me, Ndugu, and X. So we're like, yo, man, let's run with that energy. And I was making music with Ndugu at the same time. So it was like the chemistry is already there. and there's a relationship there, and it also gives us an opportunity to explore different sounds. So once we were able to actually lock down, record the music and put it out, and people come to the listening session, and it's like daunting because it's new. The sound is something we haven't done in terms of like the three of us together putting out a full body of work. So it's also nerve-wracking because you don't know how people are going to receive it. You're making all the music in isolation. You don't have people outside saying, do this or switch this up. You know what I mean? You're working by yourself, and then you're just giving people the finished product, and it's like it's either hit or miss. And so to be able to get that out and then get like 2 weeks later the song is playing on YFM, it feels good. It validates a lot of the things that we do in private, like, okay, so we can just stick to what we're doing
and trust
our guts and work with that. So yeah, man, I'm blessed to actually be able to release the music that we're releasing and say the things that we're saying on record and work with the people I'm working with, and it gets received in such a way.
That's fire. That's fire. And X, on your side, like being the producer, because like I say, even though you say it's like we could say it's a Dre and Eminem combo, Pharrell or Snoop. When the hype's there, the rapper gets the hype. But as well as you been working with Thomas Hazey, what I'm saying, been putting in, and now you're working, making the tape. How did that making the EP? How did that feel for you? How did getting all that love and the reception, and as a producer, how's it, because it's a different fame level for like rapper and producer. Like now as a producer, this opens doors to like producing more shit. As a rapper, like this opens doors maybe like to more features or branding or something, what I'm saying. So as a producer, how has it been, the experience for you?
It's been definitely like dope and shit. Like I met Thomas Hazey on the internet and shit.
Crazy.
So we met there type shit, and then I hit him up. I was like, yo bro, let's work. So we got in studio and stuff, and then we started working. It was nice, the energy was dope. And then one day we're like, yo bro, why don't you like pull through to like Soweto type shit, and then we'll handle. And then he came through, recorded like how many songs? 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, in one day.
Shit.
So when we got there, we're like, to trap imnandi ne, but kule session like we're not allowing trap, so we're trying to just make something new, different. Even when we're at the listening session, it was so dope for DJ Switch to be like, yo guys, actually like the sound is different. It's like a break from what's out there.
100%.
So I think we knew what we were doing with the sound and stuff, so that like when we get to eventually do like trappy songs, it puts like more power. I don't know if you're getting me. It's like when J. Cole does trap. It's like,
it comes with soul. It
comes with a different vibe to it.
And it's not saturated on
so that was the experience. Dope. Hazey's dope. I'm dope. The sessions were very like, like sometimes when you work with people, they tell you, you can't tell this guy what his verse is whack or something. Nah. So the whole session was like a thing of like, yo, Hazey, why don't you try it in this way? And he'd come to me and be like, yo, bro, I'm starting my verse here. I'm like, alright, cool, it's random, but let's go. So it's like a creative process. It was dope.
It's also like when I went through the album as well, that's the first thing that went like through my mind. It's like there's so much variety of sound. Like the way you guys played with the sound and everything. It's something I always complain about, where it's like, people will find their sound, for instance, which isn't a bad thing. But once they find it, they're like,
it's safe in there.
I'm not, they're comfortable. When I have an album, there's 11 tracks which are literally just a different variation of the same beat. And it's cool, but just like we said, it gets saturated. So it's very nice to hear people mixing up, trying here, doing that. That's how you make new genres. That's how you make new music.
That's fire. And then like, you guys breaking a new sound and breaking this new EP. Does it feel like this is your breakthrough? Does it feel like this is where now you're getting noticed? Like now you're no more even coming up or uprising. Now you're being watched. Like you're in there, but now you're just being watched. You're a rookie. Now you're like, people are like, you're on the field now. They're like, nah, you niggas on the field. X is on the field. They're like, Thomas Hayes is on the field. Now we just want to see
what's happening next. I think, Yes, from one aspect. I think sonically it allows us to now be comfortable in saying we've opened up our own lane.
Yeah.
From that perspective of like, okay, now we know we can run with whatever we're trying to do and actually make it work. So from that perspective, yeah, I'd say I feel like we at that point of like I'd be comfortable enough, not in being complacent in what we're doing, but like knowing exactly what we can do and how we can go about it, and that it can be received in a certain way if we just stick to the things that we know work for us, and then exploring other things as well. So I think it is an opening of some sort in terms of leveling up, because it stands alone. You can't listen to it and say it sounds like this, or you know what I'm saying. So that's something we're proud of.
Yeah.
And then breaking through industry-wise, as in now being on YFM now, like, you know, out of your before we get into guys individually and your own previous shit, but like out of like your previous stuff, this is like kind of the first single for both of you where it's like, you know what I'm saying, where it's getting that commercial love, it's getting pushed like straight up for project. Like you said, it dropped, listening session was the 28th of November, it dropped on the 1st of December. I remember it was out all streaming platforms on like the 3rd of December. It was on YFM like last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't realize how quick it is.
Yeah.
You know,
I think as well, like from working from the previous project, you are right. This time we had like a plan about.
Yeah, we had a listening session. The other time we just dropped the link, we're out.
Yeah, because when we made up, we're just like, yo, bro, you fire, I'm fire, let's work. More than anything, putting out work was like our priority. Yeah.
Shit. So now is this the breakthrough? Does it feel like this is the project is the breakthrough? Like now,
I'd say it's
your industry. Like not that your industry, but you know, you're in the industry. Like
You know what I'm saying? I think for me, what I realized ever since I started making music on a more serious level, I realized like the industry exists amongst us. It's not like a place you get into. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Because you be waiting so much for like some special door to open, but meanwhile people are still listening to your music.
100%.
You know, people are still sharing it as they would share another person's music,
100%.
and then you performing every now and then, and you kind of like, so what exactly is this place that you get into, and then you can, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
different from the shits.
Exactly, but we do appreciate, you know, being recognized by certain people and people saying, you know, we like this and being played on certain platforms. We're not knocking that down, but like, I feel like ever since I've been making music and releasing it and people have been listening to it, I've been in the industry. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fuck with that.
Yeah.
I like that attitude. I like
the
that
chosen
attitude.
one.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that attitude. But I guess people just say that I guess the industry is the business of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we all do, you know, you are going to get gigs here, you're going to do that. But it gets to a point where it's like, it becomes grimy. It becomes, now you have to market. Now you have to be on social media. Now you have to watch your brand. Now you're industry, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it feel like this that EP that's taking you guys there where it has to be like, okay, shit, wait. As Thomas Hazey, I can't just drop links anymore. Now when I drop the link, I have to think a little bit more strategically or a little bit more, you know, out there.
I mean, last year I dropped, like 5 projects.
Yo, you dropped heavy gang projects.
For me, that was a learning process. Like, okay, this works, this doesn't work. Okay, I can drop a single before. Like, it was just figuring the whole thing out. So, of course, this is a level up because it's the first project that I actually had like a listening session and actually, you know, did like a pre-build up towards it, and then there's a follow through and stuff like that. So it is, I like to look at it as a level up in terms of like, okay, now this is the new benchmark towards what we do in the future. And then, but there's things that we did now that I can still look at and say, okay, in the next release we gotta, you know.
But I really do feel what you're saying about the industry, because I feel like on a certain level it's almost about taking yourself seriously.
That is the key.
And all let's stay working.
100%.
Cream is good, where we stay. I don't know, but I pray. Take it slow and embrace. Search for more brighter days. Throw some light on my shade, and this
been trying to convince myself that if the water falls, I hope I don't rinse myself. Could you picture me drowning under the weight of my fears? When days get dark, I ain't as strong as I appear. They say the devil is a lie, he been talking in my ear. And as I look ahead, nothing else seems clear. Gotta navigate the road ahead, but first start here. This moment in time that I'm a part of. Just take one step at a time, that's how you start off. Mental health got my people in disarray. Are you good, my brother? Tell me how you feeling today. I'm fine, please don't say that for conversational sake. I know you're burdened by the thoughts of things you consider mistake. I love you, little homie, we'll do whatever it takes to get you to a place where you don't need to escape. Where you don't need to escape.
You speak my language. I'm starving. Got a sandwich. Just tryna deal with all the cards I was handed. Things get low. I'm raising the standards. When things get low, I'm raising the standard. 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 I'm still late on my shade, and it's pain on my way. I'm still late on my shade, and it's pain on my way.
I know too many sins just got too many problems. Yeah. Too many baby mamas don't know where the father is. Shembes en la person, lanes and tax and lows. Now ya bonak moshage, shabia pella gonage. Kati wa yo pella njenga itapa ngeli wena wetu. Umtheni wakho phephile ngegama lakho mfeli ngqa. Angisabo keje mesa ngithenje sewephophene. Yenza kuphela konke konzokuthola phambili. An amazing race for the life you live, and the pains away. We smile again, rain today, wars again, kitty way. An amazing race for the life we live, and the pains away. We smile again, rain today, wars again, kitty way.